Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ IS English channel. My name is Shubham Sagar and there's something awesome which we'll talk about today on Hindu 12th July 2025. In Hindu rather, page number 14, there were two articles and one is related to INS Udaygiri, other is related to INS Tamal. These are two separate articles, but what I did was I clubbed them together just because I wanted to show you how awesome our Indian Navy is. Generally, when we talk about, India's defense preparedness, we talk about army, we talk about air force. There are movies made on the value of army and air force. Sometimes there's experts who say that we sideline our Indian Navy. But when it comes to power, how powerful our Indian Navy is, sometimes we don't even realize how powerful our Indian Navy is and how it can, annihilate. I will not name any neighboring countries. Their navy in just few hours. Our navy is very powerful, and it has not been shown that much. And there are sometimes for strategic reasons also. You don't know how much capabilities our Indian Navy has. So here in that regard, we'll talk about INS Udaygiri, INS Tamal, how they are different from each other. Let me just give you an overview. We'll talk about INS Udaygiri separately, Tamal separately, and at the end we'll do a comparative analysis. If we start doing that, let me just first of all let's start the session. So INS Udaygiri, what is it? How it is different from INS Tamal? What are these INS? These are warship. Both Udaygiri and Tamal, they are warship. Hope you can understand what is a warship. You can launch missiles from both these ships. But INS Udaygiri is stealth frigate. Stealth frigate means more than the offensive thing or more than offensive capabilities, it is known for surveillance. It is known for, avoiding detection. This whole thing, this INS Tamal, it has stealth frigate. It is, it is built for, or it is built for avoiding detection, right? But it is it's a missile frigate. It's a missile frigate means what? When we talk about, capabilities and launching capabilities, missile launching capabilities, in that regard, INS Tamal has somewhat better capabilities than INS Udaygiri. But when it comes to, avoiding detection by enemies, INS Udaygiri is better than INS Tamal. Hope you're understanding some part of it. You will understand everything once we are done with this particular session. INS Udaygiri is indigenous. We have made it rather. It is made in India, and as our Honorable PM says make in India. So it's INS Udaygiri promotes make in India. On the other hand, when we talk about INS Tamal, this is the last of the foreign built Navy ship, as you can see here, built with the help of our all-weather friend, Russia. Now let's try to understand different attributes related to these two INS warships. Stealth frigate. Now let's try to understand. Again, there are keywords here. Stealth frigate. There will be so many different keywords. At the end, we'll solve 4 MCQs so that you can remember these keywords in a much better way. So stealth frigate means it's a warship, but it is, it built for avoiding detection, built more for surveillance capabilities. This particular INS Tamal is built more for offensive capabilities. You will understand it. So INS Udaygiri has been delivered, second ship of Project 17A. You don't have to do PhD on Project 17A, etc. Just remember Project 17A is related to warships which has been made by India, completely indigenous warship. Right? Promoting Make in India. Shipbuilders who have built this INS Udaygiri, which is indigenous, MDSL and GRSC, you can have a look at it. There are so many important terms involved in this particular article. These, oh my God, these two articles. I'm so excited because this is such a good news for us, for Indian Navy. And yeah. So capabilities of P-17A frigates, multi-mission ships capable of operating in blue water open. Again, you can read all these things. Remaining 5 ships, they will be delivered, and it was delivered in a record time. We are talking about INS Udaygiri. Legacy, it is named after a previous ship decommissioned in 2007. All these things are fine and represents a major leap. Weapons suite includes supersonic. Now, there are terms. These are the terms which are important. Features are fine, but from UPSC science and tech perspective, defense technology perspective, we have to understand different terms. Subsonic, speed less than the speed of sound. The speed of sound, we consider it as 1 Mach. So speed less than the speed of sound, that is subsonic. Speed more than the speed of sound, that is supersonic. Speed more than the speed of, like hypersonic is more than 5 Mach. Supersonic is more than 1 Mach. Less than 5 Mach. More than 5 Mach, that is hypersonic. Less than 1 Mach, that is subsonic. 1 Mach is speed of sound. So this is again important. These words are important. Now let's talk about INS Tamal separately, and then we'll do a compare and contrast. INS Tamal, it is not indigenous, unlike INS Udaygiri. So this is a stealth guided missile frigate. Pay attention to this. Multi-role stealth guided missile frigate. This is also a stealth frigate. This is also a warship. It has, it can avoid detection, but avoiding detection in a much better way. Like INS Udaygiri can avoid detection in a much better way. This is more offensive than INS Udaygiri. You will understand it. You can install BrahMos over INS Tamal, which is a supersonic missile. We'll talk about BrahMos as well. Commissioning took place in Yantar shipyard in Kaliningrad, and this has been made with the help of Russia. Significance of indigenous policy: it is the last foreign-built major warship, and this aligns with India's Atmanirbhar or Make in India initiative. So this is not indigenous. INS Udaygiri is indigenous. Remember these keywords. I'm reiterating the same thing again and again. This is important. Again, we have talked about Project 17, if I'm not wrong. Indigenous, INS Udaygiri. Project 1135.6, Talwar class frigate, remember, means associated with INS Tamal. Just remember, foreign means Project 1135.6 and Project 17A, indigenous. Again, if you go back, you will understand what I'm saying, and then we will come back again to this article. Fine, 17A, indigenous. Now let's do a comparative analysis. And India-Russia naval cooperation. See, understand, this article is important from GS3 science and tech defense technology perspective. It is also important from GS2 when you're talking about international relation and India-Russia relationship. Here we're talking about INS Tamal. You can say how INS Tamal in a way is promoting India-Russia relationship. And they are our all-weather friend, Russia, and they have proved it time and again. Oh my God. And this INS Tamal is just another example. Now again a keyword: dual role BrahMos supersonic cruise missile. BrahMos always remains in news. Now there are again supersonic, we have discussed, cruise missile, ballistic missile. So what is the difference between cruise and ballistic missile? Ballistic missile, they follow a particular projectile path. They are mainly guided by the force of gravity. On the other hand, you can control the flight of cruise missile in a much better manner. So, and ballistic missile, they are guided by the forces of gravity, as we have discussed. Now the point: BrahMos is a cruise missile. Remember, Brahmaputra plus Moskva, a river in Russia, India-Russia collaboration. Now the meaning is another term rather here is dual role BrahMos. What is the basic meaning of dual role BrahMos? Dual role BrahMos means BrahMos can target, or it can hit both sea-based and land-based targets. So that is dual role. So again, hope you understood the keywords involved in this article. INS Tamal versus INS Udaygiri. This INS Tamal, multi-role stealth guided missile frigate, more for offensive capabilities. INS Udaygiri, more for surveillance capabilities. It is also stealth frigate. Warship, they are, both of them are. Project 1135.6, INS Tamal, 17A, indigenous. This is built in Russia, built in India. Last foreign ship you can see here. So these are the key difference. We have talked about the keywords. Now let's solve 4 MCQs so that you can remember all these technical words involved in this article. INS Tamal, what is it? Indigenously developed aircraft carrier, nuclear powered submarine, Russian built stealth guided missile frigate, and Indian Coast Guard offshore patrol vessel. What is INS Tamal? If you know it, post it in the comment section. MCQ 2, Project 17A aims to do what? We have talked about Project 17A, Project 1135.6. What are the aims? Like, again, choose the best possible option. We have talked about all these. What does the term dual role BrahMos refer to? Again, we have talked about this as well. Oh my God. MCQ 4. The shipbuilding of INS Udaygiri under Project 17A represents a leap in what? And again, all these 4 MCQs, ideally you should get all these 4 MCQs correct. And again, if you feel like you gained something out of this particular video, like it, share it, subscribe it. Everybody should know about that StudyIQ IS. They also have an English channel, StudyIQ IS English. I will share this particular PDF, that is along with the answer of these 4 MCQs in my Telegram channel, Fun Study with Shubh, because study should be fun. Awesome. And again, sir and ma'am, important thing as we keep on talking about. See, if right now it is 2025, right? And let's say you are in your first or second year of graduation, or you're a working professional, and you feel like you cannot give UPSC in 2026, UPSC pre in 2026, because you feel like your optional is left, you have to prepare your mains, answer writing, all these things, and your subjects are not prepared in a thorough manner, you don't know the exact demand of UPSC. If you feel like there is any issue involved, or there are any friend of yours, relative of yours who actually needs some guidance, you can tell them to join our 2027 batch. Many people are like, ha ha ha, he, who who will join 2027 batch in 2025. People who are actually serious about clearing UPSC CSE, they will join 2027 batch, because this is a marathon. This is not a 100-meter sprint. UPSC preparation, people, there are some people that, like, you may have heard about people, toppers, who have started preparing for 11th, 12th onwards. And this is a long haul. This is not a short journey. So you have to prepare thoroughly. If you want to prepare thoroughly, if you feel like there are certain issues left in your preparation and you are preparing for 2027, you can join this particular batch of ours. And the batch is starting on 15th July 2025. And you can tell other people also, your friends, your siblings, who are facing issues or who will be giving it in 2027. Fine. And you can use my code SHS Live to get maximum discount. And people who have, watched my previous videos, they know what is the process. If you don't know the process, let me tell you the process. What you can do is, you can go to StudyIQ.com on our website, and like StudyIQ.com, you can go here. Or you can even download StudyIQ app from our Google Play Store for free, and you can join the course there. So here, if you go to StudyIQ.com, you will scroll downward, you will go to all languages, you will go to English, and then this is the batch, GSP2I 2027 I'm talking about. And just ignore this one, just go here, and the batch will be starting on 15th July. And again, if you have any queries, let's say you want to know about this 2027 batch, what are the things which are there in this 2027 batch? You can see all these things: mentorship, study material. I keep on telling people one particular thing. If you join our batch, StudyIQ's batch, or any other batch, you have to trust your faculties. You don't have to do the research then. You have to just focus on, the material provided by us. You have to revise that multiple number of times. And then you have to solve these tests, 75 plus prelims test, 12 mains test. And then once you clear UPSC Pre 2027, see the last point here, full fee refund for prelims qualifier. This will be an added boost or incentive to you, that I want to clear UPSC Pre 2027, I want all my money back. If you see the price here, 36,999, you will use my code, which you can see in the bottom section, SHS Live, you will get 7,000 discount, that is 29,999. Any other code you apply, apart from the other faculty code, then you will get 6,000 discount. So our faculty's code will give you minimum discount. So you can use my code SHS Live, or maximum discount rather, and you can get maximum discount. And even after deduction, let's say you use SHS Live, you got the course at 29,999, all that 29,999 will be returned back to you once you clear UPSC Pre 2027. And then you can be a part of our MRP, Mains Residential Program, where you will be living with those people who have cleared UPSC Pre 2027. All the things are there. You don't have to go anywhere. When you will be, giving interview, we have Anil Swarup sir with us, who will be guiding you, who is a retired IAS. So there are so many things to take care of. This year, 120 plus people, cleared UPSC from StudyIQ, and we are very proud of that fact. And we want you to, be a part of those alumni and all those people. And later on, we can meet and we can talk about all the things, all the hardship you faced when you're preparing for it. Because as we have just discussed, this is a marathon and you need our help. So how you can buy this 2027 course? See, this batch validity is for 3 or 4 months. So you can attend our live classes. If you miss those live classes, or you want to watch it any number of times, you can watch it any number of times for next 3 or 4 months. Other points I have already told you. And this is how you will, like, if you see only for today, Monsoon India, if you apply these codes, this price will reduce by only, 6,000. But if you apply my code, that is SHS Live, the price will reduce by 7,000. Every rupee matter. Then see, the price has reduced from 36,999 to 29,999. Now you can buy and you can enjoy. So that's how you will join this 2027 batch, sir and ma'am. Again, I'm telling you, if you feel like you want to join it, you have some issues, you're preparing for 2027, or there are some friends, siblings, relative of yours, you can tell them about this. Tikashe, so that's it from me. And yes, one more thing, very important thing. Let's say I told you a lot of stuff, right? But this is what? This is approximately a 14-minute video. Even after this, you have some queries, you can call on this number, 9240231070. You can give my reference, Shubham Sagar, and you can tell about my code or whatever, and then they will guide you through. Any query, any doubt, you can call them. So that's it from me, sir and ma'am. What is your view on this whole issue? INS Udaygiri versus INS Tamal. It's a very proud movement for India. Our Navy, which is already very strong, it's becoming stronger and stronger with each passing day. So that's it from me. If you have any view on this particular issue, if you know the answer of these 4 MCQs, feel free to post it in the comment section. Take care, be blessed. I will see you soon.